education, I think you're interested in merit-based pay for teachers?
I'm interested in making sure that we're creating good incentives for the best people to go into the teaching profession.
And I guess I wonder if you really thought through how
Sure.
do you do that?
Yeah, absolutely. Great question. And you know, I mean, when you say merit-based pay, it's such a high-level line. What does the breakdown of that mean? So I've written about this more extensively in the last few weeks in a detailed piece in the Wall Street Journal and elsewhere as well. It's not a one-size-fits-all solution, okay? You can't compare apples and oranges. It doesn't work. But what you do want to do is look within that classroom and within that school. We don't want just everybody being blanket rewarded for mediocrity. What we want is look at improvement in that classroom for the beginning of the school year to the end. Take peer assessments. And many teachers in a school know who's carrying their weight versus not, who's working together as a team for our students. Take the parental assessments into account. But here's what I do know, is that a starting salary of $40,000 a year for a public school teacher is not sufficient to live the American dream. Here's what I do know. We're in the middle of an educational achievement crisis where 75% of 8th graders cannot do math. That's a 5-alarm fire. And if you believe that with me, and I think that's true, I view our school teachers as our first responders in that crisis. And it's a mismatch to say that on one hand we have this crisis and on the other hand we're not doing anything to address it. That doesn't work. And I want more of our money to move from bureaucracy, overhead, even infrastructure in the schools, to classroom instruction. That's where we're spending less than a majority of our dollars today. That's where most of the money actually needs to be invested. So that's what I care about, is I just want to attract the best and brightest. And frankly, we want to listen to people across the state, across the counties and school districts of the state, of how we can do that in the most effective, sensible way, rather than trying to apply a one-size-fits-all approach. So I appreciate that.